Okay, so Spirit is very insistent that this is for everybody to see, because I was like, I'm gonna just do this for myself. And they was like, no. So let's see what we have. I did hear to take these off the top. Big picture thinking. So if you are one of the beautiful people who have watched my hydromancy water reading, I got the phrase from Spirit, or the words from Spirit, big time, and now here we have big picture thinking. So it's on big time. I feel like I'm hearing big rewards, big thing, big miracles are happening. Nothing small, nothing little bit, big shit popping, little shit stopping. But this is, I also heard wild card rewards, and wild cards is what I heard. But that's what I'm getting with this big, huge archway portal. It looked like some soul family is behind the scenes. Um, big things, big things happening. I heard complete relocation is what I just heard. I saw somebody like suddenly in a huge ass apartment. Oh, look. I was just about to say, in the 50 Shades of Grey, this is the darker one, but the first book, like it happened in like one day. Like she was um at I think she was at work at what's it called, a supply store with tools and stuff, and like within a few hours she was in another city in a penthouse. It's like that kind of feeling. um but I'm encouraged to tell you to take this. That's just an example. um it doesn't have to be obviously exactly that, and also it could be something more cool than even that. So just be open. This is just an example. I'm giving the number 15. Holy shit. As I was looking at this thing, it says 15. You see 15. And then I was like thinking I'm going to say 15, and the time on the clock was 2:15. So I'm cool. Um, we'll do both of these at the same time. Oh, it's 3. So we have karmic relationships. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. Ooh, look at that attached to that. I'm hearing the song Karma by Taylor Swift. Cause Karma is my boyfriend, but I heard Karma is my girlfriend. I don't know. I feel like karma is over. You look how like this person's, the bottom of their legs is like sunk into the water. Um, are they looking away? Yeah, they look like they're looking away. And obviously this is like the same person, or I don't know. But I feel like it's like no longer is being stuck in water like a disadvantage. Like now this person is going to give in to the way the water is pulling them, rather than trying to chase something. Because I feel like that's what karmic relationships are a lot of the times, like chasing something that you'll never catch. And it's like somebody, I guess somebody viewing this video or somebody you know, has decided to stop fighting and to flow with the water, the way of the water. I've been wanting to do nothing but readings about water, which is why I was so hesitant to do this one, because I just feel so called to really focus on water. Um, and here we are with some water anyways. All right, the golden children. I'm hearing not yet. Oh, look, forge don't follow. Speaking of chasing, pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. This is a message that I've been getting strongly, is to do stuff differently, to do things differently, to take a risk, and specifically take risks that feel right, even if they feel strange. I will repeat that. Take risks that feel right, even if they feel strange. Perhaps especially if they feel strange. This almost looks like a little like rainbow here, but I don't know, it like changes the color of the sky. Does that make sense? I feel like that's important. And then here we have these two different colors again. We have purple, we have green, we have this slightly darker tint of the sky, and then this slightly brighter tint of the sky. So obviously there's this emphasis on duality, or just posing colors, things being more than just singular. So I feel like that's important. I'm hearing like, or like I'm seeing like, you don't have to just be one thing. I'm hearing like if you've done something in terms of your career for like your whole life, it's okay to do something completely different, while at the same time not just forsaking what you know. You have a right to be as, is it multiplicitous? You have a right to be as dynamic and dual as you dare. And I feel like that's the message from Spirit, is to dare. Um, what's it called? I'm hearing that one of my favorite, well, my first favorite books were the Dark Desire series. I think that's how you say it. It's by A.M. Hudson. And for some reason, this person is reminding me of the character from that book. She changed a lot, and a lot of the people who she initially loved, she ended up hating, and the people that she initially hated, she ended up loving. And then I think it flipped again, where the people she initially loved and hated, she ended up loving them again. It's like you have a right to change your mind, because it's not changing really, it's expanding. I was watching the show Parks and Recreation, and somebody accused Leslie Knope's character of flip-flopping, or like, changing her mind. And she was like, I didn't change my mind. I became aware of more information. Once I had more information, I quote unquote flip-flopped and changed my statement. So I feel like that's the message from Spirit of, you're not changing your mind, you're not flip-flopping, you're not being without a stance, you are expanding. There is a difference. And to people who make you feel like there isn't one, we don't need to worry about them. Things are changing. This is a huge message that's coming through, even with like the flow of this water. You see, it's like flowing through all these little cracks on the land, and it's almost like begging the other side to join it. That is a message from Spirit. Spirit is saying great change is upon us. Flow with it. Even if you have to be the change that is being made, if that makes sense. Like, it'll be different for everybody, but for some people, if it feels like nothing is changing, but like you feel like you need to move in whatever way that means for you, you should do it. It's a calling. And also follow is like flow. Don't follow, flow. Okay. I heard more context to the golden children. There's more context to the golden children. Which one is it? All right. Okay, now it makes sense. Golden children, star sisters. So there's some sort of cosmic sibling arriving for people. But oddly enough, what I'm getting from this as well, there's this series that I loved. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of the series, but I remember on the cover of the series, it was like this person with like a jewel on their head. And I think in like the third book, there was this moment where one of the characters saw God. And when they saw God, God was just them. It was just them, all cleaned up and confident and relaxed. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like God is you, your child, your inner child, and God is like your siblings, not necessarily like your biological siblings, but people who are like you. You meet those people, they're like, this is my sister, that's my brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like that type of feeling. It's like those are different versions of you, which is just different versions of God. I know it sounds strange, probably, um, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting there. There's you as God are appearing in your reality in different forms. For some people, this might be things like people around you are saying things that you were thinking, or you think something and then they say it, or they say something, or you say something and they're like, oh, I was thinking that, like some sort of deja vu thing, heebie jeebie going on. And for other people, this will be, I feel like, a slim few. You will see copies of the same people. It doesn't have to be anything weird, but me personally, I have been seeing twins, um, like literal twins. I saw two, I think, tween teen twins at a traffic light. And I think yesterday I saw twins being two, oh, it's 11:11, two baby twins being pushed on a stroller. So it's like copies, carbon copies is what I'm hearing. There's a show called Altered Carbon, and it's like they put their consciousness into other bodies. So there again is that same theme of like it's the same you, but you see it in different people. There might be a lot of like coincidences coming up, like you meet somebody and you're from the same hometown, or you're going to a meeting or a blind date and like you and that person have on the same shoes, something like that. Excuse me, is happening. And it's very important. And I feel with this big ass sun thing here, um, right now I believe there's 1212. I believe there's a huge like plasma wave or whatever the hell you call it coming off of the sun. And I think I just heard there's a moon in Gemini, a full moon in Gemini, which is also like the two lines double. And then you have the portal with the two lines, 1, 2, and then the union in one, combined with this plasma wave off the sun. So obviously, this could also be twin flames coming into contact, because this is seeing. This is something you see that's kind of trippy in your reality. So I guess I'm being psychic. I'm having a premonition. You will see somebody, could be your twin flame, could be a twin aspect, or like soul family who really like look like you or are embodying something like you, or there's some sort of sense of deja vu with another physical person in doubles, could be more than one time that is manifesting right now. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you would like? We're just saying keep it local is what I heard. Keep it local. So before I flip this over, the message is like, it's not that hard. Like it's whatever this is that's toppling over and, you know, becoming a reality. It's not something that you need to go like, I don't know, and do something about or like make a plan. This is something, it's already, I don't know, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's not complex. It's not something that you need to get in a fuss about. I feel like Spirit is saying, I'm just letting you know what's happening, so you can be made aware. All right, last one. Empathic star seeds. So there's telepathy happening. I kind of touched on it here, where you hear something before somebody says it, like you hear their thoughts. Telepathy is really strong. I don't know, it's strange. It's like you already know this, so I guess it's confirming things for other people. And for some people, it's like, this is gonna happen, and like, I'm letting you know. So maybe it's like triple deja vu. But Spirit is saying, don't doubt yourself. You're not crazy. And a lot of hella portals happening. So there's gonna be run-ins like, because it's transportation is what portals are. They're going to be literal physical run-ins. Portal here with these two little openings here. Even here, I feel like, because of the water, there's going to be some sort of run-in with somebody that you don't expect to see. It's going to be some sort of surprise. Even if you don't know this person, it's going to be like, huh, like they look just like my uncle who passed away. They look just like me when I was 5 years old. Like, you're going to see something specifically, maybe have to do with twins, maybe have to do with your soul family, soul tribe, maybe to do with twin flames, and perhaps for some people to do with some water. So leave a comment if this resonated. You're welcome to leave a donation. Thank you so much for your support, for supporting me, and I'll see you next time. I'm done, Spirit, for now. Thank you.